Hi guys, I'm going to be doing my presentation on Attack on Titan, or Shingeki no Kyojin. Basically, it's a manga that came out in 2009, and an anime came out in 2011, but as of 2017, we're on our 28th volume of the manga, and basically, Attack on Titan is set in a world where humanity has built themselves behind these large walls to keep themselves safe from the Titans. And in this presentation, I'm going to be going over the connotations and denotations of how the characters interact with each other, so I'm not really going to be breaking down each character, but just kind of how the characters are set in the world that they are in, and how they interact with the things around them, and what's happening to them, and how they react. And so basically, I'm going to be going over three things. It's going to be set in a post-to-post bubble world that was reflected in Japan, as the adolescents were faced with emerging in new worlds, and they were still, conformed by the traditional ways, and they were condemned to wanting to expand. So they only had three choices of escaping, fighting, or overcoming those kind of problems. And so basically, one thing I'm going to be looking at here is the way the walls are set up in Attack on Titan. You see that there's three walls. There's Wall Moria, Wall Rose, and Wall Sina. In the middle, Wall Sina, you have the rich, and as it goes out further, you have the more poor classes set closer to the man-eating titans. So basically, what the walls represent are the social classes in Japan. You have the very rich who are on the very top of everything. They don't have to worry about anything that's going to happen to them, while the very poor stay on the outside and are set to be possibly hurt, or the first things that'll happen that are bad will happen to them. And so basically, the walls, this is, what happens. You look and you see, and this is the Anohi of that day, the impossible disaster happens and affects all the poor people here on the furthest out district. The Titans attack, and so this basically shows that, disasters in Japan and stuff affect the poor and the lower classes more often, and the adolescents are forced to fight in the this scene. You see that the youth are forced into kind of a military life, and they have to fight for their will to survive, and they choose the Survey Corps, which is a path to escape. The Survey Corps are the ones who go on the outside of the walls and survive. So basically, this world is set to be, a fighting society, and it's, you're fighting titans, and sometimes you're fighting other people, and so this creates a kill or be killed type of environment. And Eren has to overcome that, which is our main character. He has to overcome that several times, kill or be killed. And so we look at this scene here. Attack on Titan is set with emerging teens against the almost unimaginable odds, giant titans, colossal titans, destruction of the world. And so all of our characters have to, overcome these several types of problems that, they're faced with. So Attack on Titan really has been, reflective themes that capture, the aspects of these